The recovery process has started after a tragic weekend. Hello there, everybody. I'm Tonga Tom. With me, as always, is Talking Men.
U.S. President Donald Trump has said hate has no place in his country after 29 people were killed in 2 mass shootings over the weekend, amid accusations that he bears some responsibility.
20 people were killed in an attack in a Walmart store in El Paso on Saturday, and 9 people were killed in a shooting in Dayton yesterday.
Mr. Trump has said perhaps more has to be done to stop such attacks.
Opposition Democrats said he was part of the problem, citing anti-immigrant rhetoric and opposition to gun control.
The 21-year-old white man arrested in the El Paso shooting is believed to have posted an online document calling the attack a response to the Hispanic invasion of the state.
The motives of the Ohio gunman, however, remain unclear.
Moving on here, and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell fractured his shoulder yesterday after falling in his Kentucky home, his office said in a statement.
The statement says that McConnell has been treated, released, and is working from home in Louisville.
The injury comes as Democrats demand he reconvenes the Senate to pass gun control legislation after 2 mass shootings over the weekend.
McConnell had spoken to Republican Senators John Cornyn of Texas and Rob Portman of Ohio to convey his condolences for the deadly shootings in their states.
As we reported yesterday on our noon edition, Iranian Revolutionary Guard seized an Iraqi oil tanker in the Gulf, which they said was smuggling fuel, and detained 7 crewmen.
The vessel was intercepted near Iran's Farsi island in the Gulf, according to Iran's semi-official Fars news agency.
The state news agency IRNA, quoting the Guard, said it was an Iraqi ship that was seized on Wednesday night in the Gulf.
The ship was carrying 700,000 liters of fuel without elaborating on the nationalities of the detained crewmen.
Authorities in Florida made an arrest yesterday after a Tampa area Walmart store received a threat that prompted the evacuation of customers, according to reports.
The suspect, identified as Whaley Paget, 31, allegedly called and threatened to shoot up the Gibson store yesterday afternoon.
Paget's mother is an employee of the store, Sheriff Chad Cronster told Tampa-based Fox 13.
Paget was charged with false report of using a firearm in a violent manner, which is a felony offense. Hello folks, Talking Ginger here. It is time for the first look at Talking City's most accurate forecast. We are going to get some relief from the heat that has been playing in the city this past weekend. Throughout the week, we will have a few chances of showers and thunderstorms as we have low pressure systems marching towards the area. I'll have more on that, plus your 7-day forecast and your sports report, including a very Brady contract coming up. Thank you, Talking Ginger. That's a good one there.
Speaking of weather, despite weakening, Tropical Depression Flossie will stir rough seas and bring an increase in drenching showers as it tracks closer to Hawaii.
Flossie is expected to weaken further to a tropical rainstorm before making its closest approach to the state.
Seas will be rough and rip currents will increase in strength and number through early this week along the north and east-facing shores of the islands.
Alright, still to come here on Talking Tom Man News, a threat of wildfires for Washington State. More details on that.
And new models of Jeeps expected. That plus your weather forecast and sports report coming up.
Local broadcast of Talking Tom Man News is sponsored by Ford. Ford employee pricing is back. See your local Ford dealer for details.
This year,
Pig and Bird will fight together.
when enemies team up, the battle is on.
We're gonna need a disguise.
We are so dead. He's challenging us to a breakdance battle?
The Angry Birds Movie 2, coming soon.
Welcome back. iPic Entertainment, the luxury theater chain that helped popularize the concept of die-in moviegoing, has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
It hopes to restructure its debt and has engaged investment banker P.J. Solomon to pursue a possible sale.
Last month, the company warned investors that it might file for bankruptcy after it makes the $10.1 million interest payment to the Employees Retirement System of Alabama.
At the time, the theater circuit said it had cash on hand of $2.2 million.
According to experts, previously 2 wet-to-burn parts of the Pacific Northwest face an increasing risk of significant wildfires due to climate change.
The region is uniquely exposed to the threat, with property owners who are often less prepared for fires than those in drier places and more homes tucked along forests in other western states.
The region, famous for its rainfall, has long escaped major burns even as global warming has driven an increase in the size and number of wildfires elsewhere in the American West.
Well, you're likely to see some new models from Jeep in the coming years.
The automaker is planning to expand its Jeep brand by adding larger SUVs, reviving the Grand Wagoneer, creating plug-in hybrid versions of its models in the US and Europe, and expanding its business in China.
Well, I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see what they have in store.
Hello there, everybody. Talking Ginger here. It is now time for your 7-day forecast. Temperatures this week are going to be around normal for this time of the year. A cool front swept through the region yesterday evening, providing relief after a heat wave plagued the region this past weekend. Temperatures today will reach 25 degrees Celsius, but the Humidex will again make a contribution, making it feel like 30. In addition, we are looking at possible showers in the forecast and possible thunderstorms. The best chance right now appears to be Tuesday night through Wednesday. But the forecast can change, so remember to keep it here on Talking Tom Ben News for updated forecasts. Anyways, on to your sports report. Tom Brady, who just recently celebrated his birthday, has signed a 2-year contract extension with the New England Patriots. The 6-time Super Bowl champion quarterback will reportedly make an additional $70 million, $23 million for the 2019 season, $30 million in 2020, and $32 million in 2021. Ryan Lochte won the 200-meter individual medley at the U.S. National Championships, fresh off a 14-month ban. The 12-time Olympic medalist touched in 1 minute 57.76 seconds yesterday, 1.07 ahead of runner-up Shane Cassis to earn his first national title since 2014. Barcelona forward Lionel Messi won't play during the upcoming tour of the United States because of calf injury, the team announced. The team said that Messi was injured during training today and that he would not travel overseas with the rest of the team. And that is going to do it for me, Talking Ginger. Now back to you. Thank you, Talking Ginger. Before we leave you here today, this is our last episode in a 3-day series of back-to-back episodes of Talking Tom Ben News.
The next episode is not expected to be uploaded for a few weeks because of family reunion in TV51's schedule.
But hopefully you'll see our faces again sometime soon. Anyways, that is going to do it for us. Until next time, good day.
Talking Tom Ben News is a production of Apple Kevin Productions.